Hello all, welcome to my channel at Direct Test with Akshay. In this tutorial or in this video, we will see what is the W3C protocol used in the Selenium WebDriver, or you'll get the answer of the W3C architecture of the Selenium or WebDriver in the same video. Okay, and what is the W3C protocol used in the Selenium WebDriver? This is a mostly asked question. People will ask you in the interview this type of questions, so you should be aware to give the answer for this question. So let's get started, guys. Sorry. Okay. So what is the W3C protocol, guys? Before the going to the W3C protocol directly, we'll understand first what is the meaning of the protocol in terms of the general life. Okay. Because I know you people must have heard these protocol words in our daily life. Everyone came across these words in their life. Okay. So what is the protocol, guys? So protocol is simply defined as it is a set of rules and regulations. It is a set of rules and regulation associated with any entities or any organization, and the persons associated with that organization has to follow that rule, or anything associated with that organization has to follow that rule. Okay, I'll repeat the definition. It is a set of rules and regulation associated with any entity or organization, and the person related with that organization has to follow that rule. This is the general definition of the protocol, guys, in terms of daily life. Okay, I'll tell you one example. Let's say in a school, guys, school asks their students to come with the shoes. So it's a type of protocol, guys. It's a school protocol, and student has to follow that protocol. If you are a random person, you can go with anything, but students who is studying in that school has to come with only shoes. Okay, so they made the rules like that, and the person or the people associated with that organization has to follow that rule. So this is the definition of the protocol in terms of the general life. Okay, but when it comes to IT, or when it comes to networking, the definition is same, guys. It is slightly different. So what is the definition of the protocol in terms of the networking or IT? Let's say if two devices are connected in a network, if the two devices are in the network, in the network they are communicating with each other. If the two devices are in the network, are connected in the network, and these two devices are interacting with each other, are sending the request and responses, I mean sending the data, sharing the data with each other, then these two devices has to follow certain rules and regulation. Okay, and these rules and regulation is associated with the data structures, what type of data they are passing or they are processing, what type of data they are interacting. Okay, so these rules are related with the data structure, guys. Okay, so this is the definition of the protocol in terms of the IT or in terms of the networking. If the two devices or the two computers are in the networks and they are interacting with each other, then two devices has to follow certain rules and regulation, and the rules and regulation is associated with the data structures. Because if someone is sending the request, the other computer should understand that request, what type of data is it. Okay, that's why they made they set the rules and regulation regarding the data. I will tell you one example here, guys, to so that you guys can get this in a better way. Let's say there are two-person, guys, the person one and person two, and these two-person are communicating with each other in English. Okay, and let's say some first person said one sentence in English. Let me just write the sentence here. Let's say he just spoke, "I'm writing later." Okay, I'm writing later. Let's say this second person asks to this first person what you are doing, and the first person this first person simply said that I am writing later. So when the first person spoke, guys, this data what he is speaking is in a structured format, guys. This is the structure of the present continuous tense, having the verb in the ing form. This is a subject, this is a verb with the ing form, this is the object. This is a supportive verb. Okay, so you can see, guys, this data is in a structure format. The same things happen with the networking or with in terms of the IT. If the two computers are interacting, the data should be in the structure format. So there are certain rules and regulation this two computer has to follow regarding to the associate with the data. Okay, I hope you understood this. Then let's starts with okay. Let me just remove this. Okay, so then we'll, before coming to the W3C protocol, we'll understand first practically what is the HTTP protocol, because HTTP protocol is something we all are aware, or we have heard this name many times, HTTP protocol. So it is a protocol, guys. HTTP protocol, it is a hypertext transfer protocol. uh, just a minute, let me just scroll down. Okay, HTTP protocol is the hypertext transfer protocol, and it is used for transferring the web pages on the internet, guys. Okay, when the any client is interacting with the server, okay, and like client request for any web pages or any website, and server send that web pages in the, and the communication follows the HTTP protocol. I'll show you practically how exactly it happens. Let me just open this Chrome. Okay. So guys, we don't have any website here. So first I will inspect the things here. I will just right click on this Chrome, and you just have to right click here, and you have to just click on this inspect button. So we got this developer tool. This is called a developer tool. I'll go to the network section, and you can see here in the network section, we don't have any log here. Okay, when I am clicking here, clear network log, so nothing is there. Okay, in the network log. So what I will do here, I'll just hit the website here, so you guys can see the network log here. Okay, so what exactly we are doing here, guys? So currently my system is in the internet. My system is having the internet connection. So my system is in the network, and I'm accessing the websites. I want to access the website which is on the server. Let's say we have the website's demo QA, https demoqa.com. So this is the website. So there must be some server holding this website. So I am requesting to that server for this website. I am requesting to that server with my computer or with my client, and I'm using this browser, Chrome browser. Okay, so when I am sending the request, guys, the server listens that request and sends me back the responses. Okay, and this request and responses follows the HTTP protocol. I'll show you practically how exactly it happens. So I'll just hit the enter button here. Okay, we just did. Okay, guys, you can see here on the screen in the network log, the logs are getting loaded here. Okay, means when I hit this URL here, I send the get request to the server, and server responded back for this request. I requested the web page, guys, so I got this home page here. Okay, server gave me this home page, and in the network log you can see this is the different types of files server gave, because this web page could have the images or any other structures. So that type of file, JS files or other files, you can see HTML, that type of files we got here. So I'll click here first, this demoqa.com. Okay, so you can see here, guys, we got this three type of entries here: a general, response header, and request header. When we'll go to the general sections, we guys can see here that this is the URL, request URL. Request type was the get request, and I'll show you here. We'll go for the request header first. I'll click on this raw data. So on the raw data, you guys can see this is the get request 1.1, and we have the HTTP here. Okay, means whatever the request we are sending, in the request we are sending some data, we are asking for some data, we are sending the request, and this request is following the HTTP protocol, guys. You can see the HTTP 1.1. This is the HTTP protocol, or this is the HTTP request. Okay. When it comes to the responses, I'll go to response. I'll click here on this raw raw data. You can see here also we have the HTTP, means whatever the response we got, whatever the response we got, whatever data we got in the response, the data is following the HTTP protocol. That's why you can see the HTTP here in the response also. This is the response actually we got. This is the web page we got for this response. Okay, so this is how, guys, the practically you guys can see the HTTP protocol. Okay, let's move to next. Okay, this is the HTTP protocol, guys. So let's move to the WebDriver protocol. You must have heard the two words, that is the JSON wire protocol, JSON wire WebDriver protocol, and W3C WebDriver protocol. JSON wire WebDriver protocol. I'll write here JSON wire WebDriver protocol, and W3C WebDriver protocol. Okay. Okay. So before going to the JSON wire WebDriver protocol, W3C protocol, WebDriver protocol, let's first understand what is the WebDriver protocol, guys. Okay. So what exactly mean by the WebDriver protocol? Let me just show you the screen here. Just a minute. Okay, so this is a diagram I created. This is the diagram for the internal architecture of the Selenium WebDriver of the, or the, we could say it's the internal architecture of the WebDriver. Okay, so you guys can see here, in order to write the Selenium JavaScripts in the Eclipse, usually we write the Selenium JavaScripts in Eclipse. We have to download the Selenium client library, and with the help of Java, we have to write the scripts here. I'll show you from where you guys can download the Selenium client library. I'll just write the Selenium here. I'll go to the Selenium official website, and after official website, I'll go to download. And after download, you guys can see we have these 5 different types of options, 5 different types of libraries associated with the different language. So with us, for the Java, you have to download this Selenium Java library. So we have to download this library, and with the help of Java, we can write the code in the Eclipse. Okay, so when guys we execute this command, when we execute this command, the whatever the commands is there, our script interact with the WebDriver. Okay, when we execute the scripts, our script interact with the WebDriver, and I just told you that the interaction follows the protocol. So in case of the Selenium, the WebDriver has its own protocol, it has its own rule. So that is the WebDriver protocol, guys. So the next question comes, what is the JSON wire WebDriver protocol? Okay, so exactly how it works, I will show you. I'll tell you first. Let's say you guys are writing the scripts here. Let's say I'm just writing a simple script here, like driver dot find element by dot xpath and click. This is the script, or this is the code I wrote here. And what exactly happens when I execute this script? So this Selenium client library convert this high level command to the low level command, and it convert to the like these commands. Okay. So whatever the protocol it is following, this protocol contains the data in the JSON format, guys. Okay. Protocol means it is a rules, it is a rules, guys, followed by the WebDriver. And these while these request, whatever the request we are sending here, when we are executing, means we are sending the request to the WebDriver. Okay, so this WebDriver request is follows the JSON format, guys. Okay, means the request data, whatever the data we are sending in the request, that data flows in the format of the JSON format. Okay, so JSON is not a like a type of. Let me just show you here. So guys, JSON is not a type of protocol, guys. You can see, you can just search in the internet. It's not a type of protocol. It's a data structure, guys. It is a data structure mostly used when the client is interact with the server. When we have to interact with the server, guys, then mostly this JSON is being used. It's a type of data. It's a lightweight data format, guys, and it is easily read by the human, and it's easy for the machine to pass the things. That's why recently the JSON is being used whenever there is a need to interact with the server. Okay, it's not like that the JSON is the only data format. Before the JSON, XML was the format. I'll show you how exactly the XML format looks like. You can see here, this is the XML format, guys. XML data format. It is called as the extensible markup language, XML, and this is the XML data format. Okay, so but like JSON format is more reliable than the XML format, as the JSON is easily read by the humans and easily passed by the machines. That's why it is being mostly used right now. This JSON is being used whenever there is a requirements to interact with the server. Okay, so this is the guys JSON wire protocol. Means it's not the exactly the protocol. WebDriver protocol, whatever the WebDriver protocol was there earlier. So this JSON wire protocol was used before the Selenium 4. Actually, in Selenium 4, W3C protocol got introduced. Means after the Selenium 4, this WebDriver started following the W3C protocol. So what is exactly the W3C protocol, guys? So W3C protocol, it's also the, it's not a type of protocol. It's not a type of protocol. But what happened exactly, guys? In 2021, the Selenium 4 got released, and the Selenium 4 got released in 2021. And this Selenium 4 started. The WebDriver in the Selenium 4 like started implementing the rules and regulations given by the W3C. Okay, earlier the WebDriver was not following the rules of the W3C. So what is exactly the W3C, guys? So W3C is a wide web organization, worldwide web consortium. I would say it's a consortium. So what is consortium, guys? It's not a single organization. We could say it's a big organization, or it's a collection of the organization or collection of the companies. It's an organization, it's a collection of the companies, it's not a single company. It's an organization. So W3C is an organization which sets the rules and regulation for the continuous growth of the web, guys. Okay, and the technologies has to follow the rules and regulation given by this W3C. Means whatever the technologies we have, we have, Java we have, or anything, whatever the technologies are evolving, these technologies has to follow the rules govern or rules given by this W3C consortium. That's why they can ensure the uniformity in the future for the web. So that's why in Selenium 4, after the Selenium 4, WebDriver started following the rules and regulation given by the W3C. So that's why it is called as the W3C protocol. Okay. So in the JSON, when there was a JSON wire protocol, guys, the whatever the request and responses were there, in that request and responses, the format was in the JSON format. Okay, but now the W3C protocol can follow the JSON format, or there would be another format, but mostly the W3C protocol focus on the inputs and the output. Okay, means what exactly the command is and what should be the output for that command. It does not more concern about the data structures. Okay, it's not more concern about the data structure, but it is about the input and output, what command it is giving and what should be the output it is exactly valuing. So this is the W3C protocol, guys. So earlier in architecture, there was a JSON wire protocol. Just let me just write here. Earlier there was a JSON wire protocol, but right now, instead of this JSON protocol, W3C protocol is being used. W3C protocol being used from Selenium 4, guys. Selenium 4 got released, I think, hope 2021. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. This is about the W3C protocol. If someone asks you what is the protocol, you should be in the position to answer all this question. So if you are new, guys, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.